What's up everybody, Murtag here. So today is a rambling video because I watched the last Q&A. I was raid when it went live, so I watched the video of it. It was a good Q&A. Got a lot of juicy information about allied race, Battle for Azeroth. We have the confirmation that Kultiras will be the next allied race. There also will be druids. So go a bit to give balance on class distribution between the allied races. But I have to say that a statement or an answer to give completely fuck off all the others. And I'm speaking of Master Luther being removed with Battle for Azeroth. So basically where they want to going in seeing how successful personal loot is in packs, they want to keep it going even for organized group, for organized guild. And I say this is really bad for guilds, because even if we are going to remove tier pieces, there is the fact that you need, or you have maybe the need to gear up faster a tank or a healer instead of a DPS. Fights can be various and can be completely different, and you don't know if maybe the next fight will be a EV focused healing fight, or maybe it is a DPS check, or maybe the tanks are going to get a shit ton of damage. And so with Master Loot you have the possibility of raid the leader or your loot master to better distribute your loot in order to give you a small advantage for your raid nights. It's not just a peak of about top 20, top 30 guilds in the world that do multiple speed runs to be better geared for mythic progress, because of course they aim to a world rank, but there are lots of thousands of guilds that don't do that, and that they run with personal loot with this other point of view, which is to better gear up for the next encounter, because they know they will spend thousands of tries on it. So the better the setup, which is maybe completely screwed up because they don't have the best setup for the encounter. So the better gear they have on those particular rows that are crucial, better for them. And that's why I don't understand this change, and I find it a bit stupid, because I think it's a dress only for, they care too much for packs, and my fear is that are no more interested to give a social structure of social update for guilds, because right now if you are not a completely disastrous player, you can basically get to that you can easily get ahead of the curve, which is a decent achievement, even if now we are at the end of March and you're mythic plus 15 between as a solo player. 2 expansion ago it was not possible. It was not possible with Cataclysm, it was not possible with Warlords of Draenor, it was not possible with Burning Crusade. There were exceptional pack leaders that I know some of them that run the packs from Black Temple, on Soundwell, on Ice Crown, that managed to finish them, but they were a rarity. They were not a majority. And I know that probably knowing the fact that if you see this as a discouragement to play in a guild, because I don't know that he's basically they're not caring no more on giving a social structure the social structure of the game. We are not going to see probably community, which I don't know what, I not yet understood what they are. These, but I have the fear that they're going to replace guilds. But going back on topic, I I have this bad feeling that Blizzard should stop to make changes, or for the first 10-20 guild in the world, like we saw with Tomb of Sargeras, which was incredible overtuned, or for the the pub the pub world, the pug world, or the lower casual world, while probably the not giving a damn for what builds the structure of the community of the game, which are these guilds that are maybe are still with two free bosses beaten of Mythic, or maybe they are still progressing through Heroic and Taurus, and instead to give them an help of that, these are pretty much a middle finger in the air. And I don't and my fear is that it could be only worse, because the loss of Master Loot, you say, okay, Ninja Looters, bad loot counts. Maybe there are tons of people complaining on the forums, even today, of people, oh, this guild sucks, this raid leader give the loot to his girlfriend, to his boyfriend, to his mother, to his father, to his friends, to his grandfather. We separated them with this post on various forums, but I have to say, how many people goes on the forums to post? It is a completely probably 2% of the players go on forums and post on forums. So I don't understand why they should listen to these voices and not to the one that give them proper feedback. Because I don't really understand this thing of removing master loots for no damn reason. I find it really dumb and silly. And so this is pretty much my point of view. I hope they will change this idea in the future, because, as I said, this is a middle finger to a lot of guilds. A lot of guilds that want to have progress in their mind and understand why they should give less option. Understand personal loot is better because you can get more loots from it, which is a fair point. But with master loot, you have the choice to give those loots to better build up your rate for the next encounter. While with personal loot, you have not their choices. Maybe we see that with the Pantheon trinkets, there is people that are still missing their Pantheon trinkets, and maybe they are pretty good. Maybe even the best players in your raid, while there are terrible players that maybe have got the Amantul, or maybe they even disappear after getting it, which I think I saw with the guild and play now. On a normal run, a guy loot find the Amantul. I'm still not seeing. After that, I'm not seeing him no more in raid. And knowing that the fact how on these levels, I have to say, people tend to leave guilds, to don't play, because they don't find themselves good enough, or they are not, or maybe they are not good enough to even play at those small level, is a real big middle finger for a lot of people. And I hope that they are going to change that, because it really ruins the experience for a lot of players. completely. So this is pretty much for today. This is my quick rambling, and I hope that Blizzard will work on and understand to don't do that, and because I hope that I have a feeling that I can even say my words pretty well. I'm really triggered about it. I really am, and don't know. They really don't know what they're having in their mind when I do changes like that. I find it a complete disaster doing something like that. I can only hope they will change their mind. So this is pretty much it for today. Thank you very much. Subscribe, I think, a like, and would like to hear your opinions on the comments below. Bye bye.